Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be ranking the top as many running backs as we can for fantasy football. If y'all are tuning in for the first time, you gotta go tune into our lives where we talk about football and basketball weekly. But in today's episode, I'm gonna keep it strictly about fantasy football. Nick, who do you think is the best player to draft in fantasy football this year?
The best player or like the best? We're going over run back. So
Yeah, the best running back.
uh,
Like out of all these guys, like if you had pick one or pick two and Jamar Chase is gone, who you taking?
I mean, I think the obvious answer should be Saquon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, Philly just got such a run heavy offense, bro. There's nothing you can really do about that, bro. So
Yeah, I agree with you. And did you know that there was like 10 times last year where Saquon fell on the 1 yard line?
yeah.
So like, nah, say Saquon Barkley is just the best running back, a top five receiving back, a top five offense, a top five O line, a top five quarterback. He is the dominant running back in the running back room, unless you want to count Jalen Hurts, which I would understand if you do. But
Yeah.
this is the type of running back I look for in fantasy, Nick. You have an elite O line. You're on a good team. That means you're going to be in the near the red zone. You know, elite offense. And it's an elite run offense. You know what I mean? And he's the best running back in the league. That is an automatic 1,500 yards as long as he's healthy.
Not for real.
Yeah, automatic. Who do you think is the second best running back?
I'm gonna let you speak, and then I'll go.
So you want to go back and forth?
I'm gonna go off of what you say. So I'll give you my input on who you think.
Off the vibe. Number two, man. I think you just got to go Jahmyr Gibbs, man. In a world where he doesn't live up to his fullest potential, I think he's still a top five back, Nick. Like I think Jahmyr Gibbs could have a world where like David Montgomery just goes crazy for some reason, and he's still a top five back. Only way that Gibbs doesn't finish as a top five back is if Saquon outplays him, he gets hurt. You need CMC to outplay him type. You know what I mean? You need guys like that to outplay him. I'll have Gibbs at number two. His ability to catch and like I said, elite offensive line. What do you think about Jahmyr Gibbs at number two?
I'm not opposed to it, but I wouldn't say necessarily number two. I would say you brought his name up during that conversation, and I would have to go with CMC when CMC is healthy. He number one in the league, bro. He number one running back in the league when he healthy, bro. But that's the biggest concern if or when he's healthy, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I mean, with CMC, bro, you got the pass catching ability, you got the running ability, bro. You know what I mean? Like that, the whole 49ers offense is built around him, bro.
Yeah. In today's episode, it seems like our biggest discrepancy is gonna be on CMC. I'm since you brought up Christian McCaffrey's name, I brought up my draft board because I had made a draft board for my fantasy league a couple weeks ago, like at the running back position. And there's somebody who I actually even had above Jahmyr Gibbs, and I'm going to argue him definitely above CMC because him and CMC have the same offense they run. They both in good offenses. They both are gonna win their division. You know what I mean? Like this, Bijan Robinson is a top three back to me.
Bijan, yeah, definitely. I mean, you can make that argument too. I mean, Bijan's Bijan, bro. I mean, he's a beast. Nothing really more to that.
Yeah.
I would say like me personally, if I'm drafting and Saquon off the board and like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson gone, bro, I'm going Bijan, bro. That's low key my number. That's my number two running back.
Number two, I'm cool with that. On my board, I had him number two, but I guess we just started recording and I said Gibbs. I didn't even realize Bijan. But yeah, that Atlanta Falcons offense has been a run offensive team the past half a decade, you know, and like Bijan Robinson, like Nah, he crazy, bro. That draft class with Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson was a fun one at the running back position.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
4 though, you know what's crazy? I'm cool with, even though on my list I have Christian McCaffrey 11th. It's just because I was telling myself not to draft him. I'm cool with him at 4. I think at this point that's all the S tier running backs, if you feel me. Like these are the 4 superstar running backs in the league.
I mean, you can make the I understand the argument with Jahmyr Gibbs because even when David Montgomery was playing and shit, Jahmyr Gibbs was like a top 5 running back in fantasy.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't even producing the numbers that he was producing once David Montgomery was gone. Once David Montgomery was gone, he was pulling up over 100 yards a game. He was going crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like I think he was number 2 running back behind.
No. David Montgomery was out. He was clearly the number 1 running back in the league. It's just when David Montgomery was alongside him, he still was a top 5 back, and it's because of his catching ability. What the Lions do in the pass game with him. And he gets big plays. You know, David Montgomery does finish the drives and gets the touchdowns, but Gibbs is going to give you 70 yards every game. He's going to give you like 20 in the air and 50 on the ground every game.
Yeah.
Thing about CMC, I said Gibbs gives you like 70 yards a game. CMC, he gives you 100 if he's healthy. He gives you 100 yards every game and a touchdown. Like, no, CMC is a dog. He averages like 100 yards and 0.7 touchdowns every game, but every game doesn't get played. So these are the 4 elite running backs in fantasy football. If you can get your hands on one of these guys, you have yourself a absolute legitimate superstar league winning running back 1. And next,
I think we should do top 5, and you know, I'm putting Derrick Henry there, low key. I'm not about it. Derrick Henry, top 5.
You got to. He's just so safe. He's so safe. He is 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns.
No,
like you can't go wrong with that.
He's the safest out of. I'd probably say he's the safest out of everybody besides Saquon.
Yeah.
I mean, Saquon could go down. I'm not gonna say it.
Nah,
because Saquon got injury problems too, bro.
I was gonna say that, but Derrick Henry's older. You know what I mean? So it's like he got the same thing. You know, like talking about on the field. If like that's what only person who I'm considering injury with is CMC because you almost have to. You know.
Yeah.
You almost have to, but the rest of these guys, bro, I don't really care about injuries, man. See, CMC's the only one that scares me with injuries. After that, I just draft off of talent and hope they stay healthy. But Derrick Henry, he is a red zone demon, dog. Like the Ravens they're gonna score 20 points a week.
Yeah, they're just gonna feed Derrick Henry better than bro.
Yeah, they scoring 20 points a week. That means Derrick Henry throughout the year is gonna have like almost 100 opportunities at the red zone, man. You just gotta take them at that point.
Not for real.
Who would it be 6?
I'll low key seeing him. I low key want to go with Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, let's go, Nick. That's my number 6 pick. Also, we okay. We on point. You know why? Everything I said about Derrick Henry, but Josh Jacobs is a lighter version.
Yeah.
You know, like he's on a good team. They're gonna score about 20 points a week. Also, they're gonna be in a lot of tough competitive games where you're going to need to run the football, especially in that division. If you notice something, Nick, most of the top running backs we have so far, they're on teams who we think will make the playoffs, you know? Like that's something about fantasy football. You got to draft teams that are good because that usually means that they scoring.
Yeah, they're scoring, and then especially like with teams with quarterbacks that are not going to throw the ball a lot, like Eagles. I mean, Jalen Hurts is probably like going to have like 3,000 something yards, but he's not going to have 4,000. I don't see Michael Penix getting 4,000 yards either. I don't see Brock Purdy. I don't see Lamar really. I don't see Jordan Love really. I don't see Jared Goff really getting over 4,000 passing yards. I mean, Jared Goff can if the Lions' offense is what it was last season. But I mean, the run game was still very great last season too because they were putting up 30, 40 points a fucking game.
Yeah. And then Jared Goff, there's a world where like him passing that much could even help out a Jahmyr Gibbs because he's a pass catching back. The pass catching backs are amazing. 5 and 6 is where like you have your first two running backs who they aren't pass catchers, but they are that good of running backs. You know what I mean? Like they are the probably best red zone threats in the NFL.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Who's better in the red zone than Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs?
Nobody.
Yeah, like that's what it is. David Montgomery up there.
David Montgomery up there, but
but you know his teammate in the top 3 already. Like,
no.
At 7, who would you have?
Low key. I think he just gotta go Ashton Chutney, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean,
okay.
I mean, if you really think about it, bro, that whole Raiders offense, bro, Pete Carroll is built off the run, bro. That's his whole offensive scheme, bro. Built off the run, bro. And he's got a Marshawn Lynch type running back now, so there you go.
In my fantasy league, he was my first overall pick.
Somebody drafted him first overall?
No, I drafted him not first overall, but in the first round.
What did you draft him at?
Like, it was like 9, 8. I had like pick 8, so like.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's where we at right now. You feel me?
I mean, that's like where he's projected, anyways. If he's anywhere, if he's lower than like 7 or 6, bro, like. Somebody got problems, bro. You got problems a little bit. I mean, you just taking a big ass risk on there, bro. Taking a big ass risk.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're taking a risk right here. Pick
I don't know, man. Look, I have 3 valid names above him, and I have 1 name that I put just because he's a rookie. You know?
Okay.
The guy right above him in Bucky Irvin, I think about putting him at 7.
I'm a little bit more skeptical about that just because the Bucks are more pass heavy offense than the Raiders are. I'm only saying Ashton Jeanty because I feel like the Raiders are gonna be built off the run. He's gonna have like 20 carries a game, bro.
It's not crazy. I'm going Bucky Irvin because I want to double check if I'm mistaken, but no matter what, I know that that offensive line is maybe the best in the NFL now, Nick. They got the best tackle and everyone around him is a good player. You know what I mean? Like they have no weaknesses on the offensive line. Bucky Irvin last year as a rookie, he went for 1,200 yards. You know what I mean? He had 1,300 scrimmage yards as a rookie. About 10 touchdowns. And that team got better. Not only did they get better, they lost Chris Godwin. So, yeah, you might say that.
No, they still got Chris Godwin.
No, I know that, but he got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he got hurt, and then that's when he started producing more.
Exactly. That's when he got his opportunity. He was a rookie. It ain't like he's some 10-year vet who, you know, randomly popped off while Chris Godwin was gone. He's a rookie who popped off while Chris Godwin is gone at a whole different position and kept them in the playoff hunt. Like, that means he's a legit player. And they got a really good offensive line. But what you're saying about Ashton Jeanty and the Raiders being a run-first offense, I get that. But I also think the Raiders might finish 4th in their division. The Buccaneers, I lied earlier when I said the Falcons are going to win their division. I think the Buccaneers are clearly the best team in the NFC South.
I mean, low-key be the best team in the NFC, low-key.
Bro, like that team is underrated. And Nick, that means they're going to be in the red zone a lot. You said that's a crazy pass offense, and you're right. And I think they're adding a top 10 back into it.
Yeah, I'd say top 10. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, but like,
yeah,
I feel like that. I just feel like the Raiders' offense is more built around Genty than the Bucks' offense is built
Nah,
around
you're
Bucky Irving.
also right too. No, you're right.
That's my only concern about that. Like, um, me personally, I would rather have James Cook above Bucky Irving because of his
Ooh,
pass catch ability and his run ability. You know what I mean?
James Cook was the guy who I said I only put above Ashton Genty because Ashton Genty's a rookie. I also do have James Cook above Ashton Genty. I think the fact that he's in a elite offense, another good offensive line, and like they don't have a legit wide receiver one like Mike Evans that you could just throw red zone phase to, even though that's what they want Keon Coleman to be. You should just run QB power or with James Cook at the red zone for the Bills, you know.
Yeah,
So
he
like,
be getting a lot of tutties about. He's gonna get a
yeah,
lot of tutties.
exactly. And the Bills' offense is really good. That's what it is with me and Ashton Genty.
Yeah,
How good is the Raiders' offense, Nick?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, the offensive line defense, decent. I mean,
are they scoring? Do you know they're scoring 20 points every week?
I have no clue. The only way I'm saying that is because I think this year in my fantasy league we're doing. I think it might be either half a point or a point per carry.
Mm,
That's why, let me see
yeah,
if I can find it.
half a point per carry. That's crazy. We do point per catch, PPR.
Yeah, we do that too, but we're doing it point for reception, and we're doing point for
Carry.
carry.
Okay, that's lit. That's actually lit.
Point 25 point 25 points per carry.
All right, that makes more sense. Quarter per carry. Yeah, that seems the fairest. Yeah, I actually like that. Then.
Yeah, but Ashton Jennings say get like 20 carries a game times 0.25.
Well, that's
That's
5
5
points.
points right there, bro.
Yeah,
That's 5 points on top of his yards and whatever touchdowns he gets
yeah,
too.
yeah. That's actually really good. Yeah. Okay. I had Kyron Williams above him, but and Kyron Williams and Ashton Genty, like this is the conversation of talent versus points. You have Ashton Genty, who's the better talent, but Kyron Williams has been an All Pro. Nick, he's been
Yeah.
All Pro a couple times. He's a red zone threat. You got Puka and Devontae on his offense. Matthew Stafford, what's up with him and his injury? You seen something about that?
Yeah, it was something. I forgot what it was.
Nah, old man like that having back. I think it was back, bro. Like it was back.
If it is his back, then that's a little concerning to me.
Yeah, bro. Old man like that having back issues scares me. So like I'm willing to fade Kyron a little bit. And on draft night, for me, he didn't have a contract, so that affected him for me. Cause like I don't do no holdout shit, bro. Not on my team, bro. I just draft the rookie instead, bro. I don't do none of that holding out. But like now that he got a contract, him and James Cook are very worth it. Jonathan Taylor, last guy who I want to ask you, him or Ashton Genty.
I mean, Colts are a run heavy offense too, but their scoring output is not. I mean, at that point, you're literally just going off of whose offense you think is going to be better, Colts offense or Raiders defense, and you gotta look at it this way: who do you think has the better quarterback, Colts or Raiders? I'm leaning more towards the Raiders. Who got a better offensive line, Colts or Raiders? I'm leaning more towards the Raiders because Colts just lost Ryan Kelly and Will Fries. I'm going with that. You know, weapons. I would say Brock Bowers clears every single weapon on the Colts. Now I'm going to lie to you. I mean, they just got Tyler Warren too, so I mean they're looking to pass the ball a little bit more of AR. You know what I mean? So they're going to be developing AR. They're trying to develop AR more, which I feel like that loses the opportunity for Jonathan Taylor in the long run.
I can hear you out. I'm actually like getting closer and closer to putting Genty here. The only reason I did this is because, like I told you, Nick, I drafted him in the first round. You know, I want to hear how you think about him. I want to gauge his trade value. I want to hear about Ashton Genty. I want to hear what everyone thinks about him, because like I took him in the first round just because like he was the best thing for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you know I don't go wide receiver in the first round, my boy. You know
Yeah.
how yeah. Me, I go crazy on the running back room, and like I had to pick 9, bro. So I was like, ugh, pick 9. I'm gonna just go Shanty, man. What?
I got pick 11, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's tough, man. How
It's
many
tough.
people in your league?
12.
12 people in your league, and you got 11. I had the same pick as you. No. There's 12 people in my league, and I think I had 11. You're right. There's 12 or 10 people in my league. I had 9 or 11.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I was looking it up, like best like if players are like best picks like at pick 11, like if they're still available, is like Puka, Ashton Genty. I think who else was up there? I think Devon A-Chain was up there too.
Yeah.
And then
You know
I
what
think
I
there's more wide receiver, but I forgot. Maybe
you
Mike
know what I
Evans or something.
you know what I'd be thinking about? What would you want to build your duo around on your team?
What you mean?
Like me, I like being safe and guaranteeing myself touchdowns with running backs, because running backs, they usually the ones that get the 1 yard little run-ins. So I
Yeah.
like drafting a bunch of running backs, and at pick 8 and 11, I decided I'm gonna go with 2 running backs because I'm not gonna have another pick for a while to go with another elite running back, you know.
Yeah.
And then at pick round 3, I really wanted a tight end. I was gonna go George Kittle, but while we were drafting, I found out we're doing a dynasty league, which is why in my league I ended up drafting Ashton Genty above CMC and Derrick Henry, because it's a dynasty league.
Yeah.
So like, you know, every draft you're in, it changes based off whatever. Anybody listening to this video, this is a video based off of this year's fantasy football. No dynasty. If you're 20 minutes in the video and you haven't realized that by now, that would be crazy. But I'm just saying it for no reason at this point. Who would you have after Ashton Genty?
I mean, low key, I think we got to put James Cook. Low key, like you kind of persuaded me to put James Cook above Ashton Genty. So like, in my opinion, if you guys are listening right now, when you guys are watching this video and you guys got 22 minutes, 20 seconds in, if you guys are in a league like mine where you're getting 0.25 points per carry, go Ashton Genty. If you're not, go James Cook. Final verdict.
I think most leagues would covet James Cook, but at the same time, Nick, James Cook had a crazy amount of touchdowns last year. Like that is the Bills offense is that good though.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's gonna get.
Yeah, but the only thing that scares me with that, bro, they're on the 1 yard line. You don't think Josh Allen gonna rush it in, bro?
Look, what I realized is in the playoffs, yes, Josh Allen is becoming smarter. You know, why should I be the crash out when James Cook could? I got the max deal.
Yeah.
You know, like now he got the max deal already. James Cook, he says that he's not doing that until he has his deal, and he got his deal now. Keep crashing out on the 1 yard line. Yeah, go ahead. And then he's a good receiving back also. And Josh and Josh it's not about James Cook. I think Josh Allen is so good that he just puts James Cook above Ashton Genty.
Yeah. I mean that's what it really goes down to, and I feel like obviously the Bills offense is better than Raiders offense. I mean you put Josh Allen in that Raiders ass offense, bro. They're winning a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
They won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. What? That Raiders offense has more talent than the Bills.
Is it Josh Allen is on the fuck, bro? It's like Josh Allen is just the Bills offense, so it just makes it and like they just better than the Raiders, bro. It's fucking weak.
Yeah, okay, and that's why this is fantasy football, because like Josh Allen is so good that like James Cook is gonna be higher than Ashton Genty. There's just no other reason. Josh Allen is that good.
Yeah.
That's the difference between real life and fantasy football. Right there.
You could put Bucky next.
Bucky, okay. What about Jonathan Taylor? Bucky.
Jonathan Taylor, bro. I don't even want to talk about him, bro. He sold my shit last season, bro. He got me tight. I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah.
Because I drafted him in the first round, bro, and that motherfucker sold.
Devon A-Chain or Jonathan Taylor?
Devon Achane.
Devon A-Chain or Kyron Williams?
Oof. Stafford got problems, bro. I'm gonna go with Kyron low key.
You're going Kyron Williams?
Yeah, Stafford like a little banged up. I'm going.
I had Kyron Williams above. I had Kyron Williams at 6 for me. If Stafford was healthy, I would have told you that he's better than James Cook, because Kyron Williams is a better talent than James Cook. He's a touchdown machine also. He's a receiving back also, and I just think he's more in tune with the Rams offense than James Cook is, because Josh Allen is like pass first. Matthew Stafford is like old, so he's balanced.
Yeah,
and like that Rams O line is so nice.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams is underrated to me, actually. Like, even though we put him as a top 10 back, I feel like he's gonna find his way to like be higher than this. Like that's the type of running back he is, man. And there's one person who I'm looking at right now that I'm willing to put over Kyron Williams. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who is it?
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown is just because of his receiver.
Yeah, and like he's on the look. The Bengals. I told you that I think they're a bad team, and I think they have elite weapons. So with the Bengals, they're going to be losing every game. So Chase Brown is going to just get like these opportunities where he's going to be getting pass catches because they're down like a touchdown or two and they need to run quick offense, you know?
Yeah.
I think Chase Brown's going to get a lot of checkdowns. And then like I see Kyron Williams in the same position as Chase Brown. The only difference is one of them is on a good team with like a good defense. So like the defense is going to hold Kyron Williams some games. I think every game the Bengals need to score. Chase Brown is going to be running.
Yeah, I'd say Kyron's the more safer option though.
Nah, I think Chase Brown is no. Okay. I think Kyron is more.
He's a safer option. Come on, bro.
I don't know how to explain it, man. I think he's the better option. He's the better option.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kyron Williams above Chase Brown. Well, yeah, I'm cool with it. Like he's a better player, better place. But I just think that the Bengals, fantasy wise, like you throw when you're losing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some teams that like their players are going to just be good because of that. Nick, my mentality with fantasy football of going with wide receiver 2s is because I know if I get a wide receiver 2 on a losing ass team, they're gonna have a lot of pass attempts. So like T. Higgins, for example, you know, like that's a team that's gonna have a lot of pass attempts. But at the same time, T. Higgins is always like, nah, Jamar Chase is too good for that to be the example. Because, Jamar Chase just gets in the way. But, you know, there's games where T. Higgins is going to have 30 points, you know?
Yeah.
And if you have a bunch of running backs just, you know, doing their part, getting their touchdown on the one, and you got that random 30 from T, that's clutch. And no matter what, T's going to always give you like 10 points, you know?
Yeah.
Who would you have next?
I'm sticking with Achane here.
Achane, let's go. Because that's what I took. Look, I love doubting the players I took just to see, like, you know, like in my draft, I went with Ashton Genty first, and then I was gonna go Bucky Irvin, but dude took him. And then I was gonna go Kyron Williams next, but Brian didn't have a contract, and Matthew Stafford had back problems.
Yeah.
And then I seen Devon Achane was a top 5 back without Tua last year. And I was looking at Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers looked like a backup quarterback, you know?
Yeah.
The Dolphins ain't even have that last year. So the Dolphins made sure to get a backup. They don't have an offensive line still, which means that Devon Achane in the screen game and stuff is going to go blur.
Yeah.
So, like, Devon Achane as a pass catching back, he has the potential to be what Austin Eckler used to be.
Yeah,
So that's kind of what it is for me.
not for
Yeah, who'd you have next?
real. He a sleeper, bro. James Conner, bro. James Conner.
Hell yeah, I love you.
Put him up there.
I love you. I'm not even gonna argue this one. You know me. Let's go. James Conner at 12.
This is my sleeper. This is my sleeper. I'm going to Marion Hampton here. Let me tell you why. Run first team. I mean, they got more weapons now and everything like that, bro. But you know, Jim Harbaugh, I love to run the ball. Statement right there. That's it.
Yeah, I took him in the 3rd round. But there's just gonna be 2 players who I'm not going. It's not even a discussion. They're better than Omarion Hampton. Is Jonathan Taylor and Chase Brown. I know Jonathan Taylor disappointed you last year, Nick, and we're gonna put him at 13 because he the devil. All right. Like nah. Like I know 2 years ago he was like going number 1. Everyone started crying. He got hurt and stuff. Last year he kind of disappointed, but he kind of showed up in the playoffs. You know, didn't he show up in the playoffs last year? Right.
A little late for that for me to win anyway.
He showed up late. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you though. Like he had 13 for a reason. No, Jonathan Taylor though. 14. I'm sorry. Like I'm going. I'm taking Chase Brown at 14. Like the Bengals offense, like I said, bro, they are that good. The team and the team is that bad defensively. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's got too many weapons for me to just like.
Do they have more weapons or opportunities to pass to the weapons though, Nick? They're gonna be losing every game. They have
so they're gonna be they're gonna be passing the ball either Jamar Chase or T Higgins or Chase Brown.
Exactly.
Or Mike Gesicki.
And they're gonna. The thing is, you have Joe Burrow. Like Joe Burrow could legit go for 5,000 yards this year. You remember how Jameis Winston had like a 5,000 yard year on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah.
I look at the Bengals as the same version of that with Drew Brees at quarterback and no defense. like they have Drew Brees, no defense, and Jameis Winston about to throw for 5,000 yards, bro. Like the Bengals, I'm about to watch every Bengals game, Nick. They're gonna score 30 points every week. The thing is, the other team is gonna score 40. Like, dude, the Bengals are gonna have like I know a high scoring season when I see one, Nick. They have Joe Burrow, they have T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, Mike Gesicki. They have a good offensive play caller and no defense, man. They put Trey Hendrickson officially on the block today.
Oh shit.
They officially put him on the block. And you know what I think they should do? They shouldn't even trade for a star player back. They need to trade for like 3 defensive players. Get you like 3 Bobby Okerekes, you know?
Yeah, get some linebacker help, get some D-line help.
No, that Bengals team sucks. They do not need no superstar on that defense. They need starters. Like that defense is bad, bro. That defense is bad. And there's one more person who I didn't have above Omarion Hampton until as I'm speaking. And I also drafted this guy in the 4th round, like 2 picks later. RJ Harvey. The Broncos offensive line is one of the best in the league. Bo Nix, he gets a lot of comparisons to Drew Brees, not because of his skill, but because he throws a lot of dump off passes in the backfield. Guess what? RJ Harvey was one of the best of last year in college football. One of the best receiving backs. Alvin Kamara was my comparison for him when we were talking about football, Nick, and the rookies. RJ Harvey is Alvin Kamara, but more of a strong runner and less balance, you know?
Yeah.
And on that Broncos offensive line, that is a place to eat. And the best thing about it is, who is your backup running back?
No, J.K. Dobbins the starter, R.J. Harvey the backup.
That's what it is.
It's just too much
Oh,
competition.
that's
That's why I'm
that's
saying Amari Hampton.
that's what it is. With RJ Harvey, I did also. You have to handcuff Jacob Dobbins, but Jacob Dobbins goes in like round 11. You know, like RJ Harvey and the Broncos. Yeah, you're talking about J.K. Dobbins starting off the year, but y'all playoff schedule for fantasy football, if you look at your weeks 15, 16, 17, you have like the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Yeah.
If RJ Harvey does what I know he will do, which is win that job and be their starting running back, I took him round 4. Like, I'm that high on RJ Harvey, Nick. I took him round 4.
He didn't even need to draft him around 4, bro. He could have waited.
I know, but I'm that high on him.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like I told you, I go in the draft with a plan. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. RJ Harvey will be there for my playoffs. In the playoffs in fantasy football, the Broncos will be playing the Raiders, the Packers, and the Jaguars.
Yeah.
So, like, those, listen to those run defenses, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not scared of any of those run defenses. And at that point of the season, I know the Broncos are a mid team. So, like, they're going to rely on RJ Harvey in these games. You know what I mean? To, like, make it to the playoffs. Like, these are going to be games that they really, really, like, scratching to win. They're going to be like, bro, RJ, we could make the playoffs. You just scored, you know? Like, let's go, RJ. Let's break out, man. And then J.K. Dobbins, you do handcuff him though. You got to. But where would you go? You got R.J. Harvey. You got Alvin Kamara. Omarion. You want to go Omarion Hampton right here? Because look, you know what changed my mind? No, Nick. Even though I drafted him in the 3rd round, what you're saying about him changed this week. Joe is no. Rashawn Slater is out for the year.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason. I drafted him in the 3rd round, fam. I drafted him before RJ Harvey because I was higher on him than RJ Harvey also. But I'll be a hypocrite if I talk about how my whole reason I love RJ Harvey's thing is his offensive line. And, like, you know, Omari Hampton, it was the same thing. But the best offensive lineman on their team is out for the year.
Yeah, I just think Amari Hampton don't got no competition. RJ Harvey's got competition. Everybody on this running back room right now has competition to go with.
Yeah. You know what? Omari Hampton's. I draft he's another guy I draft. Oh, Najee Harris is his competition. Yeah.
No, Najee Harris got cut.
Oh wow. When?
He got cut like during 4th of July, bro. I think he blew himself up in the face and went blind a little bit.
No, wait. He's out. It does say he's out, but they may have not cut him, huh?
I thought they cut him.
Oh, they say he's out with eye problems. Like it sounds like what you're saying is right. And Harris, and 6 days ago, he participated in drills with a football Tuesday for the first time during training camp. 6 days ago, he practiced for the first time. So wow. Najee Harris was the whole reason that we started doing what I'm doing with the ranking of players in fantasy football and stuff, because I said that Najee Harris is a bum. And I'm cool with putting Omarion Hampton there. I took him in the 3rd round, bro. Like you got to remember, I'm always lower on the players who I took. Should we do one more row?
Fuck it. We'll do some honorable mentions here.
Yeah. Last row, 16 to 21.
There's not, bro. If these running backs, they're not really not where you could go wrong, bro.
Yeah. Like so far, like that's why I'm greedy and I take my favorite ones. You know, like I love the Omarion, I love the RJ, I love the I didn't love Ashton Jeanty and A-Chain, but like round 1 and 2, I have to go running back. Like, did you hear me? I took a running back in my first 4 rounds. I took Ashton Jeanty, Devon A-Chain, Omarion Hampton, then RJ Harvey.
Yeah, no, you too.
Yeah, bro. I take all the running backs I could, man. Because like I said, in fantasy football, I feel like this is what wins you a league. I feel like these guys are what's the most consistent in football every week because they score
Yeah,
touchdowns at the same place every week. Wide receivers, it's random. Some weeks Mike Evans scores an 80-yard touchdown because he ruins your favorite corner. Other weeks he got a 1 yard touchdown because Baker threw him a fade. Like with the running backs, for the most time, if you're in the goal line, you're at least getting opportunity. It's not like that for every receiver.
yeah. Yeah, no, I understand that, but I mean, you need a wide receiver one, bro. At
Yeah,
least
Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith.
that's not doing it for me, bro. I
Yeah,
need at least somebody for me personally, bro.
yeah.
I need somebody there because that was my big problem last season. That's why I lost a lot because I didn't have a wide receiver one. Because I
Yeah.
did what you did. I drafted 2 running backs. I drafted Jonathan Taylor and I drafted Derrick Henry in the second round.
Oh yeah, I
And
do remember that.
now I forgot who I drafted in the third, but like the receiving room on that team was not that good. So I'm either going. It's vice versa. Running back or wide receivers around 1 or 2. That's what. If I draft running back first round, I'm drafting wide receiver second round.
You know what I think you should do then if you're like I told you, you should go with a plan. Your plan is to have like everything balanced. I think personally with pick 11, you should go with Trey McBride with your second round pick because that as somebody who had the same pick as you, that's been my biggest regret. Going Devon Achane over Trey McBride. Who would you prefer?
I mean, it's always nice to have a tight end, but
Uh,
I mean,
I huh?
it depends who I draft.
I
Depends
think I think you should go Bowers or McBride. I'm more confident in McBride because last year he finished as the tight end 2 overall with 0 touchdowns on the year.
I think he had like 2.
No,
He had none.
0. If he had one, it was like week 17 of the season. He had 0 touchdowns on the year, Nick. If he did it, I will literally go to his game log and it was like the last week of the season.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna be.
Yeah, he has. Oh wait, now I'm looking at preseason stats. What do you
I mean,
think?
I feel like you're gonna have competition now with Marvin Harrison. I feel like they're gonna start feeding the ball to Marvin Harrison a little bit more. So I mean, that off puts me a little bit on drafting him so high. I mean, I'd low key rather just wait and draft tight
TJ
end.
Hawkinson.
Yeah, like third or fourth round.
Nah, I ended up drafting TJ Hawkinson in like the 5th round. After I took all those running backs, I took him in the 6th. After I took all those running backs, I saw Jalen Hurts just in my face,
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, bro.
Bro, I was like, oh my god, I wanted to go with a tight end with Jalen
Bro,
Hurts in my face.
if I have 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and I'm in the 5th round and Jalen Hurts is staring right at me, bro, I'm taking Jalen Hurts.
Bro, I was like, oh my god, why did nobody take Jalen Hurts? I literally have to. And yeah, Nick, I went back and looked. He had 2 touchdowns on the year on the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
And so it's like, bro, he was just probably like, really, Kyler not won the whole year?
Yeah.
Bro, like, okay, bro, I'll throw you a couple, man. Nah, I think you should go Trey McBride round 2 because I literally told myself throughout the whole draft process, I did like 10 mock drafts. I told myself Trey McBride. He's literally the best tight end value. Bowers is going above him. Kittle is next, and Kittle's always hurt. Bowers is young, healthy. He is the number 1 option in that Cardinals offense. Like as a Cardinals fan, Nick, I'm telling you, he's the number 1 option and has 0 touchdowns. Like he might. I want to trade for him. I regret taking Devon Achane over him, but at the same time, Devon Achane cool.
Yeah, Devon Achane. I mean, low key, like with quarterbacks and shit, bro. Like, I mean, we'll probably do a video next week and do quarterbacks.
Yeah, we should do quarterback, tight end, and we done with it. Because Nah. I'm telling you, Trey McBride, he might be the best. Like having the best tight. You look with pick 11. It's nice to have the best something in the league. You know,
Yeah.
you have the best tight end in the league.
Yeah, I know, but I want to go balanced. I want to go balanced on everything. I need good at everything.
Yeah,
Run
yeah.
back, wide receiver. I mean, tight end, bro. I could wait, bro. I could wait on that, bro. If you said TJ fell in the 6th round, bro, I mean, shit.
Yeah, literally.
I'd rather take TJ at that point. You know what I
feel
mean?
you. I feel you. And I was thinking, was that a better option? Yeah, I feel you.
Because one of these running backs in the top 10 running backs is falling to me. So I mean,
Yeah,
stocks.
yeah.
Stocks for everybody else. Now wide receivers, bro. One of those top 10 wide receivers falling to me too. So I mean, stocks for everybody else. Because low key, what did Amon-Ra go for you?
Last year?
No, this season.
In the fantasy draft?
Yeah. Where did he fall?
In like top 5.
He went top 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's Amon-Ra, bro.
Damn.
Bro, you're not getting Amon-Ra at 11.
Bro, they was projecting, they projecting him like around there, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to go to my fantasy draft that we did with like it's a bunch of nerds. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
I want to see how we drafted because I think number 1 was Bijan, or no, number 1 was Jamar Chase. Yeah, number 1 was for sure Jamar Chase, and I've got the draft recap right now. Number 1 was Jamar Chase. Number 2 was Justin Jefferson. Number 3 was Bijan. Number 4 was Jahmyr Gibbs. Number 5 was Puka. Number 6 was CeeDee Lamb. Oh my God. Number 7 was Saquon Barkley. Number 8 was Christian McCaffrey. Number 9 was Ashton Genty by me. Number 10 was Malik Neighbors, which broke my heart. I thought that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought Malik Neighbors was going to fall back to me, but at the same time, I told myself, I don't want a Giants player. Like I like not taking players on my favorite team in fantasy because it gets me double mad.
Yeah, especially if like your team just gets fucked and then you quarterback and then one of your players doesn't do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I like hearing other people say Russell Wilson sucks. Not me, man. I don't want to hear that.
That's why I knew like when I bet too, bro, I do not bet on the Broncos, bro. I do not bet on that game, bro. I do not bet no player props, no nothing, bro. I don't want to get tight. I don't want to get double tight if they lose, and then my bet don't hit, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and then the next pick was Bucky Irving, and then I took Devon Achane at 12. And Amon-Ra went at 13. I'm a liar. Nico Collins at 14. Brian Thomas at 15. Drake London at 16.
Bro, low key, I could wait for Brian Thomas then, bro. Draft a running back and then wait and then get Brian Thomas.
And then like with Travis Hunter like playing both sides, he's like all alpha wide receiver 1, you know, but he's not at the same time. Like he is their number 1 option. Imagine if Travis Hunter's a bust, you know?
Yeah.
Like Brian Thomas is like even more of a number 1 option. That's why I'm telling you, Nick, if I'm you, should you am I asking people to do the exact opposite of me? Should you go Brian Thomas round 1, Brock Bowers or Trey McBride round 2, and then rounds 3 and 4 go like Omarion Hampton and RJ Harvey, something like that?
Like Kenneth Walker or something.
Yeah. Am I telling you to do something that I wouldn't?
That could work, low key. That could work.
But am I telling you something to do something I wouldn't though? Because you know, like me, I love running backs. Running backs. Kyren Williams went at 30 for us. I took Omarion Hampton at 29 over Kyren Williams. But that's because I thought his team was healthy. Kyren at the time didn't have a contract, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could low-key wait, bro. I mean, anything low-key, I mean, pick 11 low-key good. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, and Chase Brown was took at pick 39. Like you could wait. James Conner took at pick 50.
I think they're implementing Trey Benson more. That's why.
Nah,
I
but
got
the thing is, I didn't really like him last year. Travion Henderson took at pick 50.
yeah. I mean, it's just because Ramondre is still there, bro. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing.
For you, this is a guy who I would look into. How high are you on Jalen Warren? What do you think about him?
He might not be a bad pick.
I think Caleb Johnson, though, is like better.
Caleb Johnson, what team he from?
He is the Steelers rookie running back. If I were you, if you do want to like go wide receiver, tight end in the first 2 rounds, later on in the draft, I'm taking a bunch of like rookie running backs, in good offenses.
Dude.
Yeah, but I do that both ways. I did the same thing I said, but with all these running backs I got, I took like Emeka Egbuka and stuff,
Dude, I mean, like, say, like, James Cook or, like, Genty, like, 7 through 10 running backs are there, which probably they will be. I'm probably going to take one of those in the first, and hopefully Brian Thomas just falls to me.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, Brian Thomas.
just going to take Brian Thomas because that's a good fucking starting right there.
Oh, wait, did I take Devon Achane over Brian Thomas? I'll be fiending for these running backs.
Sound like we ended off the episode right here.
I'd be fiending for these running backs, man. No, it does seem like if we're right at 15, so we ain't rank Alvin Kamara. We ain't rank a lot of guys, but Alvin Kamara, it's because of how bad of an offense he's in.
Yeah.
I really would have took him if Tyler Show wasn't his quarterback.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler, they both fucking suck.
Yeah. Travion Henderson, he looks like a guy who has a lot of potential, man. Travion Henderson.
A lot of potential.
I love him. Yeah. We did a dynasty thing, and I had him in the top 10. Nick, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, he's nasty.
No, for dynasty, obviously, yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara. Huh?
Yeah, Alvin Kamara, nice. I mean, Aaron Jones still nice too. I mean, you could.
You know who I like over Aaron Jones is Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard, nice. I mean, I'd probably even put Joe Mixon over Aaron Jones.
No, Joe Mixon's hurt. He hurt.
He hurt?
Yeah, he hurt his ankle.
Oh, that's why they signed Nick Chubb. Oh.
And Nick Chubb has been a standout at practice. I'd stay away from the Texans. They're a team that is competitive, and that's like a running back competition with 2 good veterans,
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna draft anybody from the Texans, it's gonna be either Stroud. It's gonna be Stroud and Nico. That's it.
Yeah, I'd even stay
maybe
away
Texans defense. Texans defense would be a nice pickup too.
Yeah, I'd even stay away from their rookies.
Not my cup of tea. Jets. I mean, I don't like Brees Hall, so I don't really like that. Isaiah Pacheco got company with Kareem Hunt. They're gonna run 2 running back with him and Kareem Hunt, so I ain't doing that. They're gonna be splitting the carries, and also they're not a run heavy team. Seahawks with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. I feel like Zach Charbonnet could easily just swoop in and take his job, bro. I mean, that's how I really.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. I thought I took a screenshot of our running back rankings because I did I not send you a running back ranking this week, Nick?
I don't know.
Because look, while me and Darius were talking, I was literally saying, "Yeah, Nick, put Kenneth Walker at F." Like I was cussing you out, and like you weren't even there. I was playing around, but I put Kenneth Walker and Brees Hall in F. Brees Hall sucks. Travis Etienne sucks. Okay, how about this? Players to stay away from. All right, let's do that. Players to stay away from, bro. I could you not? You got to stay away from Travis Etienne. No. He is Kyle Pitts, So some guys you just gotta stay away from them, bro. Who else you gotta stay away from, bro? You gotta stay away from, in my opinion, Kenneth Walker, bro.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker, Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. I think I don't want to say Alvin Kamara because how good he is.
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall, yeah, you gotta stay away from Breece Hall, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's not good, bro.
Any Cleveland running back, because they got so many running backs on that fucking
I disagree.
Judkins and Sampson, bro.
Yeah, I just let them be. Like if one of them falls to you at a certain round, you know.
Yeah.
Like I took both. I took Judkins and Sampson because of that offensive line. That offensive line is a top 10 unit in the league still. And if Joe Flacco, who was named the starting quarterback this week, is playing, that means they're trying to win games through the run. So, like, they're going to get opportunities.
And Sampson and Judkins is a nasty 1-2 combo, bro. That's nasty. Yeah. It's literally like Travion Henderson and
Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah. That's Ramondre Stevenson. I would stay away from him.
Yeah. Just in case Travion Henderson come out guns blazing.
And even
any Cowboys running back, I'm not.
Is this Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
Stay away from him. Stay away from Najee. I took Jaden Blue though, like later on in the draft.
Yeah, that's not bad.
DeAndre
Swift are kind of.
I agree. He at the same time though, Nick, he's boom or bust.
Yeah, I mean,
is that why you stay away though?
Yeah, but I mean, when he was on the Lions, he was doing nasty shit, man.
And like he's back with Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
He's on the team. He's boom or bust. Do we stay away from putting him from stay away because he's that? You should stay that far away from him.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, bro. Like, hey, y'all, if y'all listening to the pod, we put you on free game, bro. Like, we can't put him in stay away because that could be a bad screenshot because he's boom or bust. You know, like you need to stay away that far from him, bro. Like he is boom or bust, bro. I don't need that on my team.
Brian Robinson from Commanders, stay away from him.
Yeah, I don't know why so many people. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not that high on him. Tony Pollard, maybe you can stay.
I disagree. I like Cam Ward. The Titans is all right. I don't think he's someone you have to stay away from. He's clearly the RB1 on that team.
Yeah.
I think like Devin Singletary is someone like you gotta stay away from, bro. Like, why are you taking Devin Singletary, bro? Like
take Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be it, basically.
Yeah. Sounds like we about wrapping it up for today's video. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That will be us ranking the best running backs in fantasy football. Have a nice day, and God bless.